2. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Hae-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Popped in the air. Left field. Soto hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, John Donaldson.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's back. A little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Here's Juan Soto.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one not close, and it's 2-0. Just missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. High in the air, out to right. Bellinger under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Kwan makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, the batter will be Michael Conforto. Now one out to right. He's got it. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. That one at triple digits.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Jason Varitek now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And ball 1. And that's a little bit high. And now 2-0. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Mizorowski back to work. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Soto. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Center field. Beltran drifts towards it. Corrals it. 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Beltran. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Brooks Lee. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back. Banks off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Fought off foul. This one in the air. Lee on the move. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one lifted to left. Kwan sprinting after it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from 3rd. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. In there. He's safe. Juan Soto the next to hit.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner 3rd, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 outs, base is empty. And it is 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
We got a full count.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor moving under this one. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 4th. And now here is Chris Taylor. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Donaldson winds and fires. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Polanco tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. So up next, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2's the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one off the mark. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive. Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. So digging in, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike 1. And there's a ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Santander pulls it down, and the inning is over.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you.
Back here in San Francisco, and here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now, Brooks lead. Foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball still 0-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Just missed. On the ground. And foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. He tripled and scored his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. Taylor hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Anthony Santander. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled off. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Makes the sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Beltran gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Now one missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. Headed towards the corner. Bellinger in a full sprint tries to make the play, but it's foul. This one in the air. And there's 1 away. And now Juan Soto. Soto in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Pitch is in there, and the count 1-2. And that's outside. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So a man at first. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor snags it for the second out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hodges up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Ground ball left side. And that is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, top of inning number 7, and the batter will be the shortstop, Hesung Kim. Check swing, and he went.
0-1.
Strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. So up next, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Michael Conforto will climb in. That one the other way. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Jorge Posada now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. That just misses, and that's ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here is Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Ball one.
Ground ball right side. Polanco handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
One down, base is empty. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. And now, Nick Castellanos. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. So digging in, Brooks Lee. One for 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Base hit center field. Runner around third. The throw in.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Just missed. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They'll circle the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-1. Bases empty with 2 away. Trey Turner with a chance now. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And there's 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. Hit in the air, left field, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Gil Hodges. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hauls it in for the out.
The catcher, number 33.
2 down, bases empty. Jason Varitek will hit next. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Kwan brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Chris swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit in the air, left field. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that one. Fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. On its way to the corner. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes a nice sliding catch. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He provides a surprising. Amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
There's a swing and a miss. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Base hit, and now two aboard. Hung up in a rundown now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about. We should have called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill.